Hello everybody, Jake your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw. We're live on stream while we're messing around with Darkrai, and apparently CHico Eevee has found a new playable Pokemon coming to Unite, Tinkaton. In today's video, we'll talk about the recent data mine of version 1.1, blah, 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 blah. They left on the files some text regarding future updates. So he knows about 2 Pokemon right now. 2 new Pokemon were found, but in this video, we will talk about one of them. All right. Are you guys ready? I'm ready, dude. You don't need to... it's so funny that he's got this build up right now. Like, he gets to do whatever he wants. He does say Tinkaton in the title of the video. So, there we go. And he's got the anime here, which also I think he can get his video demonetized for showing. I'm not sure. One of them is Tinkaton. Roll unknown. I think Eevee just rolls the dice here. Let's see what this Pokemon does. Mold Breaker. This Pokemon deals additional damage to opposing Pokemon with an active shield. Yes! Yes, this is so great. A Pokemon that fights shields. I love this. Each time this Pokemon hits Pokemon from the opposing team with its boosted basic or moves, its hammer becomes stronger and its attack is increased up to a certain amount of times. After the hammer is tempered 1, 2, and 3 times, Rock Smash, Gigaton Hammer, and Smackdown are powered up. Mold Breaker effect. Hammer tempered and attack increased. Okay. Basic attack. As the user evolves, its hammer size and range is increased. Whenever a set amount of time passes, the next basic attack becomes a boosted attack, dealing increased damage and restoring the user's HP. When the user is fully hit by a basic attack from Pokemon on the opposing team, this boosted attack's cooldown is reduced. Huh. Interesting. Is it a defender? Or is it an all-rounder? Right? Because that kind of... you could go either way. I'm guessing all-rounder here, right? Rock Smash. Has the user swing its hammer, rock crushing force... swing its hammer down, sorry, with rock crushing force, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and leaving them unable to act. The stronger the hammer becomes, the larger the move's area of effect. It's like a big stun. This could be a defender, actually. Fairy Wind. Has the user stir up a Fairy Wind to the designated direction, dealing damage and applying a slowing effect to opposing Pokemon it hits. Okay. So those are its 2 early moves, right? Not bad. Gigaton Hammer. Has the user charge power before swinging down its hammer, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and throwing them, which is Unite's term for knocking them up in the air. The longer the power is charged, the more damage this move deals, and the longer opposing Pokemon are thrown. The stronger the hammer becomes, the larger the move's area effect, and the upgrade reduces the move's cooldown. That sounds like a super fun move, and would have a massive knock-up in a team fight, which would be awesome. Smackdown. Has the user charge power, then send a rock flying with the hammer to the designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon at the rock's point of impact and leaving them unable to act. So nice stun. The longer it's charged, the farther the rock can fly, and the longer opposing Pokemon are left unable to act. The stronger the hammer becomes, the further the rock can travel. I hope this thing can fly so far, dude. Upgrade reduces this move's cooldown. I'm stoked for this. I'm very on board with Tinkaton. This is awesome. Ice Hammer. Has the user leap in a designated direction, swing down its freezing hammer, dealing damage, applying a slowing effect to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect, decreasing their attack and special attack for a short time. Ice Hammer Plus further decreases. This feels like it could be a defender, guys. Like, it could definitely be an all-rounder, but this feels like it could be easily be a defender, right? Thief. Increases the user's move speed for a short time. When the user is moving towards an opposing Pokemon with hindrance inflicted, the move speed is further increased. Also, when the user deals damage to opposing Pokemon with its next basic, the user steals a portion of defense and special defense of the Pokemon it hits and uses it as its own for a short time. The plus version increases the amount of defense, special defense it steals. Move speed is increased, and defense and special defense is increased. Dang, Tinkaton seems so fun. And really useful. The shield thing is amazing. It seems really good. Do we have a Unite move? Super Rabble Handsome Bonkern. I beg you, Pokemon Unite, if you do anything for me right now, do not change the name of the Unite move. Please, please, I'm begging you, keep it Super Rabble Handsome Bonkern. It truly... don't change this. That is maybe the best Unite move name we've ever come up with. Has the user blow kisses with cuteness at the designated Pokemon, stealing that from the end of my videos, and other nearby Pokemon from the opposing team, leaving them unable to act for a short time. If this move is used again, the user slams its hammer down in the designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits. Amazing. What is this? Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'll leave it to you. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It could be a supporter too. It could be a supporter defender. It also reads like an all-rounder, which Pokemon Unite loves to put in all-rounders. But there you go, guys. That is the leak from the El Chicoist of Eeveeist. Apparently, there's another one. So we'll see what it is. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to Eevee for always finding all the amazing stuff. All right. We did it. Hey, we got the other leak from Eevee. No way. No way. It's Galarian Rapidash. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm so stoked for this. Yes, yes, yes. Galarian Rapidash. Come on. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, man. Are you guys ready? Here we go. One of them is Galarian Rapidash coming to Pokemon Unite. Oh, man. This is so great. I think this is such a great call for the game. Passive. Pastel Veil. The Pokemon's psychic gauge charges based on the distance it runs. When the gauge is full, the Pokemon is granted a shield. When the shield remains, the Pokemon is immune to hindrances. When the Pokemon with this ability hits an opposing Pokemon with a move, it deals additional damage based on its movement speed at the time it hits. Basic attacks by shooting energy from its horn. Pastel Veil effect. Immune to hindrances when the shield remains. Okay. Interesting. It charges its gauge based on the distance it runs. Do we feel like this is an attacker? Confusion. Has the user release telekinetic force around itself, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. If the move hits opposing Pokemon, the user's move speed is increased for a short time. A lot of move speed stuff, which could lead to be a speedster, right? Tackle. Has the user charge, slamming into opposing Pokemon it hits with its whole body, dealing damage and applying a slowing effect to them. Okay. Smart Strike. Has the user stab the designated Pokemon with its sharp horn, dealing damage to it. After that, the user leaps in the designated direction while shoving the opposing Pokemon in the opposite direction. Smart Strike Plus upgrade also charges the user's psychic gauge when this move hits. Okay. This could be an all-rounder, honestly. I'm interested. Fairy Wind. Has the user jump in the direction it's facing. When it lands, stir up a fairy wind that deals damage to nearby opposing Pokemon. The move can be used again up to a certain amount of times. If it's used a certain amount of times, on the final time, the user deals increased damage based on its move speed and throws opposing Pokemon. Fairy Wind Plus applies a slowing effect to opposing Pokemon. Man, I really think this is such a great call for the game. I think this is a great Pokemon. Agility. The user's move speed increases user's move speed when this move is used for a set amount of time. The user's move speed continually increases. The move's duration is increased if the user moves or hits opposing Pokemon with moves. The Plus version also restores HP while move speed is increased by this move. And the move speed is increased with the effect. Okay. What's its Unite move? Dazzling Gleam. Has the user emit a powerful flash around itself, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits. If opposing Pokemon are hit by the outer edge of the flash, the user's move speed is increased for a short time. The increase amount is based on the number of opposing Pokemon hit. If the Pokemon on the opposing team are hit by the outer edge, the user's move speed is further increased. It's so many move speed increases. It feels like it would be crazy to not be a speedster, right? The user's move speed is further increased, and the cooldown of Smart Strike or Agility is reduced. Dazzling Gleam Plus reduces this move's cooldown, okay? There's like so many ways to like stack insane amounts of move speed on this thing. And its Unite move, Triad Blitz, has the user charge in the designated direction, shoving Pokemon from the opposing team that it hits. So big charge, pushes with it. When it ends, a mysterious space is created around the first Pokemon from the opposing team that it hit. It is impossible for the Pokemon to leave that space, kind of like a mean look then. If the move is used again, the user runs at high speed in the designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon in its path. If its path goes through the mysterious space, this move can be used an additional time. This move can be used... Okay. So you're pushing the enemies around like multiple times with its Unite. This feels like this could be a speedster, but this also does feel like an all-rounder that just continues to stack up crazy amounts of speed, right? What do you guys think? I mean, I'm stoked. I'm very stoked. This is like, I think, such a perfect addition to the game, you guys. I don't know. I'm curious in the chat. What do you guys think? It could be like, it could be a speedster. It could be an all-rounder. It's a Rapidash, which is pretty cool. You love these Pokemon? I think they're great choices, Midnight. I think they're really great choices. The basic attack says range, so speedster should be out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oblivion saying Dodrio 2. Yeah. Dodrio 2. I could see it. Very, very cool. Yeah, El Chico Eevee loves the teeth here. All right, well, there you go. I'll just put these two in one video then. So there you go. The next two Pokemon coming to Unite. We're going to have Galarian Rapidash and Tinkaton. We don't know what order. We don't know when. I'm guessing 1 December, 1 January. But there you go. They said one Pokemon a month, so that makes some sense to me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I thought we were done, and then boom, he hits us with Galarian Rapidash. All right, and again, shout out to El Chico Eevee. Buy YouTube for real this time. That's right. Buy YouTube for real. Sparkle Pony.